Hey guys, Grassman here, playing more Magic Survival. So, today we're trying to do a, no MP from, like, the dot sources. So we have to avoid the dots. So that means the only source of MP is coming from enemies. So, ooh. Proliferation. Has this always been like this? 20? What's this? It only goes up to 10. Okay, well. So we have 4 points. We can also buy another one. So we have 5 points. Okay, that's getting expensive. So we have 5 points, and we can't get MP from the dots. So what's the best strategy then? Starting level's probably good. Mana gains, it's just gains in general, is probably also pretty good. I'll also take 1 regeneration. What else is good? Damage? Might. Resistance? I'll go with, like, I don't know. Propagation. Okay, we'll start in it. Okay. I'm back. So, class, I think we'll go same wizard. Starting level's probably pretty helpful. Ooh, yeah, they did update it. To 40 minutes, jeez. It is the research of institution of the virus, finding behavior patterns of the virus by artificially modifying the spirits. Point, mastery point reward plus 20%. Oh, that's laboratory. It is located in an abandoned city outside the laboratory where districts divided to investigate the transforming process of the spirits. What? All experimental waste from the laboratory is incinerated, the remaining debris is chemically treated and discharged to the sewer. Point mastery reward plus 30. Point mastery reward. Point and mastery points reward plus 50. Outskirt. The traffic zone outside the city where the material transports were flourished. What? I don't understand what this is. Okay, let's just go Ray Zone. Regen. So we can use all sorts of magic. We can only get mana from killing enemies. But yeah, so it's proliferation instead of whatever it was before. And it's called fast casting, not quick cast or whatever. Or what was it called before? Haste? No, fast casting. Cyclone, shield. Is there more magic now? I don't think there's any way to know. Oh. So I'm not allowed to get those, but I can pick up like the P points. Okay, so I can't pick up mana stuff, but I can pick up P points. And I can pick up artifacts. Yes, there was definitely some sort of update. This is very slow. That was more. Whoop, not allowed to touch that. It's just instinct. Is Circuit of Doom good? Instant death rate plus 1%, killed enemy's corpse explode. I guess. Oh no, that's only for the instant death rate. Oh, that's not actually that good then. I shouldn't have picked that. So we can't pick up the MP globes, but we can pick up the HP globes and the artifacts and point globes. Well, that was dumb. Let's try that again. Transmutation Circle. Can be cast periodically and reduces magic cooldown by 20% for the duration. Interesting. I'll take level 2 of it. Thunderstorm. Regen. Cyclone. So is Transmutation Circle like... Is Transmutation Circle like the, Is it like just a new normal magic? Because I remember there was something that looked like this, but I think it was a... Oh well. Whoops, I didn't mean to quit out that far. Yeah, version, 0.792. What was it before? 9.1? Yeah, so you think they added more magics then? I'll have to check. I'm gonna check a couple of things, because of the update. Subject. No, same 5 subjects. MP gains, recovery, cooldown, attack, cloaking. Oops, what did I retrieve from? Book? Skill? Okay, so we can see the skills here. And all the one-time skills, too. Magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Since when are there 17? Oh well. And the artifacts. So what was that other thing then? Was it a skill? No, it's not here. Maybe it's... Maybe they just haven't added it to the book yet? Strange. Okay, let's try this again then. 3rd time's the charm. Hey, look, Transmutation Circle. Okay, I got Satellite, Blizzard, and like 3 of the Transmutation Circle. Magic cooldown. Scorching Ray. Oh, they've added lots of new magics. These are interesting. This means there are going to be new combinations, too. Damage and duration. Seems very good. It does very high damage. You just can't control where it goes. It seems quite strong, though, because of its super high damage. Vitality. Oh shoot, I'm not supposed to pick that up. Oh well, I'll try as hard as I can not to pick them up. I'm not just gonna restart every time though. Especially with these new magics, I want to see what they do. You know what? I'm gonna say fuck it. We're not gonna do that today because I realize I have to name this video something, and I figure naming it testing new magics in Magic Survival is gonna be better than the actual name of the other thing. So for now we'll just test the new magics. I need to not die here. Yeah, that is a really strong. It does like crazy high damage. And so they're actually like generating before. Sometimes, like when I have that magic circle thing up, they're appearing again. I'm gonna die. Jeez. Number of magic. Satellite and satellite damage. I'm gonna die before I actually get to like test anything here. Movement speed. I can't get rid of max HP. Getting rid of the max HP right now might just kill me. Do we know? Do we know if it'll just kill you if you're on too low health and you get rid of your max HP? Oh, max HP only plus 50%. They've nerfed this artifact. So far, it only seems like there's the 2 new magics they've added. So I don't know how they know what fuses with what. Have people just like tested everything to find those like to make those forums of what they fuse with? You know what I think they should add? If the devs are watching this, which I don't know if they are, they should try and add something that like allows you to know what fusions you've unlocked. Like so once you get like so that we can know how many fusions there are, and then once we've gotten a fusion, how to do it. Just like this plus this equals this. So that we know like what things to fuse. Scorching Ray. Damage in size, duration, or rotational speed. That's really good. Is that making it go out sooner? Maybe rotational speed's not good then, if it just goes out at the same point. It seems to be lasting for not as long now. I want to try and level up that circle. What level did I get that circle to? Didn't I get it to like level 3, but it didn't actually damage? Didn't I like get it to level 3, but it didn't actually like take the level up? Like give me an ability to choose for it? So maybe it's a new type of magic then. Not one with only like 2 levels. But so instead of being one with like 2 levels, so there's not one with 2 levels and not one with 6 levels with the 2 level ups, just one with 3 levels or something, and no level up. Scorching Ray. Duration on this one's really good. It's like doing like a full quarter turn. That circle's even allowing me to like tons at once. Overload. Because the circle does like cooldown, right? Satellite, Spirit, and Electric Zone. Should try and get Electric Zone or Spirit if I can here. So it does seem pretty good, because it does massive damage in whatever direction. It's not quite an insta-kill, but it's like crazy high damage. It's almost an insta-kill. Scorching Ray. This is neat, though. I forgot they update the game. I think since I've had it, they haven't updated it. Yeah, I think since I first got it, they didn't update it. Effect duration. So does that mean the Scorch lines are gonna last? Yeah, it lasts longer now. It's now doing like an entire third, 2/5, maybe? Now I like half the time have two of them out. Spirit. What does full propagation do? Can you turn two things from propagation into three? That would need to be what, plus 50%? Can you get plus 50% with propagation? Because if so... no, because I'm not actually technically making two of these. I was thinking you could probably make 3 rays. But I'm not actually making 2 rays, I'm just making one, and then it just lasts long enough the second one's made. So that wouldn't actually work. There's still some super cool magics, though. I can give it duration. Duration on it's probably the best. I'm gonna revive. Okay. Trying to actually force them to hit something's kind of hard. When they line up, though, they're really good. Oh, that was 3 there for a second. Oh, yeah, so we can see it from here now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I guess there were originally just always 17. So we've got Scorching Ray, which can combine, so it can combine with Satellite to make Plasma Beam. Scorching Ray are generated on the other side at the same time. Ooh. It's just... Oh, that's strong! You think they added new artifacts for it? That's so... Oh. If I could get those to do enough damage and rotate fast enough. Oh, I wonder. That's super strong, though. And like maybe a third of the time I have multiple? No, not quite. Maybe like a fifth of the time I have multiple on the screen. Mutant. I'll take Blizzard. Yeah, that's really strong. I wonder what else you can fuse it with. So we know you can fuse it to Plasma Beam by combining it with satellites. Energy bolts. So it does seem like one of the better ones, albeit a bit random. So yeah, I'll just have to do the challenge in another time. Different video. Spirit. Yeah, so I guess the like circle thing is a new smaller ability with only like the 2 or 3 levels, like the vitalize and stuff. I think we can check. Ability Transmutation Circle level 3. Although I thought you'd only get those ones to like level 1. So Transmutation Circle might be like its own special thing or something. Although I think it's similar to like Vitality and Arcane Effuse. And then Scorching Ray is like an actual magic. Cooldown. So I have an interesting ethical question. Would it be okay to force someone to take something they don't want to take, like a vaccine? Would it be okay to force someone to take something they don't want to take if they were going to be a risk to others? So for example, like, I'll give you the actual example after, but for example, like, would it be okay to force someone to take a vaccine Would it be okay to force someone to take a vaccine for the good of humanity? Because immunocompromised people can't take it. So I would probably argue yes, assuming there's no, like, adverse side effects. Like, we know there's nothing wrong with the measles vaccine, so I would say as long as there's no adverse side effects, yes, you can force them to. Otherwise, it should be a decision thing. But the actual question was, would it be okay to, it was in an episode of The Flash, would it be okay to, also possible spoiler alert, would it be okay to get rid of someone's powers because they would possibly be a threat? Is that ethical? So my argument would be no, because they have other ways of detaining people. They have, like, specific, like, whether they are mutants or whatever. They have, they have ways of detaining them. Metas, they call them in that show. They have ways of detaining metas. You don't need to get rid of their powers. Proliferation. I'm dead, okay. Magic beyond the law of physics. However, it couldn't change the fate of all creature, only to surrender to the mortality. Warlock. So I think, like, if there's no adverse side effects, there's no reason to not take it unless you're like something like immunocompromised. You should be allowed to be forced to take a vaccine because there's nothing. It's not going to hurt you, assuming there's been ample testing and whatnot. But something like getting rid of meta powers, then it's like, is that ethical? If superheroes were real, would it be ethical to get rid of their powers without their permission? Because that would have an adverse side effect, which is that you lose the powers. There's nothing good about being sick. Plus, like, the vaccine will actually train your immune system anyways. It still gives it the training to actually fight off the other thing. So there's nothing good about being sick. So there is no bad consequence. So I think if it's like, if there is no bad consequence, like with a vaccine, you should take it, assuming you're not immunocompromised or something. Because then there would be a bad consequence. But something like power, or like something like taking away a meta power if you had a meta vaccine, I think that would be unethical. Plus, there's the whole thing of you can't there's no like mandatory vaccines anyway. So would you even be allowed to take away someone's powers without their consent? That sounds like a mandatory vaccine. And in the show, they were having a judge that, but I don't think a judge is allowed to judge that because, based on like the U.S.'s constitution, you're not allowed to do that. I'm pretty sure it takes place in the U.S. You're not allowed to. That would violate the Constitution. To have a medical procedure you don't want. Because you can't force someone to have a vaccine. That would have to, in my opinion, you should be allowed to, because as long as there's, like, again, no adverse consequences. But in the U.S., it would have to be the government that decided that, not a judge. So, if you made it this far, let me know what your opinion on that matter is. So, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And next time we'll try that challenge again. Bye, guys.